Hello.
Happy Friday. Today's Friday, right? It is Friday.
Yes, and the kids usually take the bus to school. But since Mama got a new ride, they are waiting very patiently for me to take them to school in the new Jeep.
Oh, that's going to be. Did you get the spinning hubcaps?
No.
Can you?
The tires on this thing are worth way more than a spinning hubcap.
Well, then that should make the spinning hubcap an easy purchase.
You can tell the difference between my children, right? Like Joey is very much like his dad and Layla is very much like me. And I didn't even have to say that by telling you what I'm going to tell you next. So we're getting it and Joey's like, wow, these tires, like if one goes, it's going to be pretty expensive to replace it, right? I'm like, yeah. So like a truck, does this guzzle gas? That's going to get expensive. And then Layla's like, let's wash.
Let's go, bud. Let's go rock crawling.
Come off. What the hell?
So you're saying it guzzles more gas so it goes over more rocks. Okay. Message received.
Yeah. Yes. And whoever was on the stream that suggested that I try Robert's Auto Sales, thank you very much. They were fantastic.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that a few times.
Yeah. So I drove past our boss lady's house and she looked at it from afar. And she's like, I've gotten all my vehicles there. And somebody else wrote me the same thing. And I was like, they were awesome. They were awesome.
So I'm going to do one of two things because we're refinancing the house right now and fingers crossed everything goes okay. But when it's said and done, I'll be in a position where the Explorer will be completely paid off, right? So I've got one of two things. The smart money says the Explorer's paid off, drive it till it's in the ground. But what about a Tesla?
What about one? When you wrote me the other day that you were going to get a Tesla, I ignored you. I changed the subject. I thought you were joking.
No, I'm not.
No, my car was paid off. My car is paid off. I didn't have a car payment. But remember, I just dumped a bunch of money into it. My car is doing well. I'm not mad at it, but I've had it 6 years.
You were due. You were ready.
Yes. And I had to get it all fixed in December, and that cost me $1,000. And now the transmission was going, and I'm like, you know what? And I was going to need 4-wheel drive anyway, and I've been driving a mom car since 2007. So yeah. It was time. It was time. And my new ride is beautiful.
I remember when you traded that Mustang in. I remember, don't get me wrong, that Town and Country van was a rad van. It was a cool van.
It was a cool van.
It was not the Mustang.
No, it wasn't the Mustang. I'll show you all my car. Hold on.
I'm happy for you. This is awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm so excited. Here we go. God, I look so heavy. Let's see. Well, I lost 7 pounds this week, though.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Only because I wasn't feeling well. Let's see.
I'm telling you, between.
Can you see it? Can you guys see it?
Oh, look at that.
Isn't she pretty?
Now you got to start waving at people when you drive. You know that, right? Like you got to do that whole.
My friends Lizzie and Lorraine, they both have one, and they told me you're supposed to wave.
Yeah.
And Lorraine's the one I told you she just does this, but her husband's all, hi. Right?
Can I get you a little streamer to hold out the window?
Yeah. So I drove past one woman yesterday and she was like this. And so I did the same, like the hi.
I think you should. I want to get like the little stick streamer. So it has little streamers off of it. So every time you pass another Jeep, you have to like get your window down and hold the streamer out and be like, hey.
Yeah. So the back has like a little like storage compartment where you put all the bolts after you take the top off, or if you take the doors off, like so that they don't get lost. I probably won't take the doors off until I don't have my children because I just don't feel safe like that.
Right.
But then my next door neighbor, she's like, well, you should take it easy this year until no, girl, I'm moshing this thing this summer. Right. And then my friend Lizzie, she already knows all the spots. So I wrote her and I'm like, you going to show sister where to go? And she's like, let's do this. So we're ready.
Why would you take it easy? Okay. Like, I'm not saying that like mudding and rock crawling isn't hard, but like you have to try it once. Why would you take it easy? Don't try it now. Try it later, because 41 is not when you learn how to rock crawl. It's all about 42.
Yeah. Right. And look, and she's already ready to go. Like she's completely pimped out.
Yeah. Do you
So,
does it have
they're 8 and 11, Cheryl?
on your front bumper, do you have the winch and cord and stuff, or is it just the bumper?
It's just the bumper. I don't have a winch.
The Harbor Freight sells a really well reviewed winch for cars up front. If you ever get around to it, I know that Harbor Freight gets people will speak ill of Harbor Freight because it's not Home Depot, but a lot of their stuff, if it's not electrical, a lot of their stuff is really, really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard good things about Harbor Freight. I've never heard anything bad about Harbor Freight.
I love Harbor Freight.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm pretty excited. So
congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you.
That's really cool. I'm excited when we have to go do like a Christmas commercial up in Sacramento, or we have to go do the Shriners thing or anything like that. Like, you know who's driving now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll let you drive it.
No. You put the brakes on that Jeep, lady. You know what? No, I take that back. I want to drive it up there. You can drive it back.
Okay. We can do that. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. So the kids are excited, and I'm taking them to school in it today, and they're pretty excited.
Are you leaving early for school so you can drive around a little bit before you show up to school, or should you drive by the school a few times?
We drove it around a little bit yesterday.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And my hair goes crazy. Like my hair is already crazy enough. But so I've been invited to 5 Jeep groups already online. and then I was kicked out of that Dave Ramsey group.
Did you really? Oh, that's funny. Yeah,
no,
hey, Dave Ramsey would have he's losing his mind right now. This is not what I instructed you to do.
No, Madden, it took you 5 years to get your credit this good. No. Thanks, Dave. Yep, Jeep hair don't care. Like I already want to get like a tumbler that says Jeep Girl on it, like all that stuff.
Look at you embracing this Jeep lifestyle. I love it. I think it's awesome.
I realized it was such a life. Like I knew like they waved at each other and stuff, but when I started getting hit up with all, and then these millions of women in this Jeep group, dude, I'm like, whoa! And they get all these accent colors, and they put like lights underneath them and stuff.
So what I realized when I went up to visit you is that the terrain and the landscape in Murphy's is identical to the terrain and landscape in Auburn. Like, and I realized it because I think you guys are near Highway 49, right?
Yes, kind of, yeah.
Okay, Highway 49. If you follow Highway 49, it dumps out in Auburn.
Yeah, that's the one. I think that's the one that goes from Angels Camp, like through San Andreas, through that way. Mm-hmm.
It goes all the way up.
It'll take you to Jackson, but if you go 49, it'll take you to Auburn. Okay.
Yeah, and it'll go through Cool and Georgetown, all that stuff. And so if you ever need spots up that way for like rock crawling and stuff, I grew up around people that just like that was their jam, was rock crawling. I never did it. I never got into cars. Like I can't tell you what a dual overhead cam carb shock loader is. Yeah. But I had friends that did rock crawling all the time up in Auburn. They have all sorts of cool spots.
Yeah. Yep. Just empty every pocket. Cheryl. Yeah. I'm excited.
It's like boat. Break out another 1,000.
Yeah. Oh, man. Dude. So, yeah. So I wrote them my friends over at my other job. And I said, so I'm going to have to work every Saturday from here until the end of time. And she's like, done. You're on the schedule.
Hey, whatever you do, don't do Uber Eats or anything with that car because like it will cost you triple in gas when it'll delivering it.
It gets 20 miles to the gallon on the highway.
Does it really?
Mm-hmm.
That's the same as my Explorer. I mean, no, my Explorer gets around 20. It's 25 or 26 on the highway, but still, like, I mean, it's pretty close.
Yeah, mine was ready to go. So I'm pretty excited. Thank you.
You had but here's the thing about your previous car, because everyone says like you don't have a car payment, fix it and ride it till it dies. But like, and I don't know how you are, but that was a car from your like for me, like I'm excited to shed myself of some of the stuff from my previous marriage, just as like a moving on. And that car, I don't know if you
that was a thing like because we split. My ex-husband was still paying for it, and we would get in arguments about it. It had chocolate milk on the roof. because Joey was 2 when we got it.
It was lived in. It was time to move on.
It was time to go. So
that's awesome. That's so awesome.
He was happy for me when he saw it yesterday, so it felt good. He knows I don't.
I tried something for the first time yesterday. It's not a Jeep.
What'd you try?
An acai.
Don't look at me for clarification because I say it wrong every time. Is it acai bowl, right?
Acai bowl, yeah. Yogurt mill.
Oh, nice.
I didn't know that they had.
Where was their outdoor seating? Did you end up going to Roseburg Square?
Yes.
I like them. That's right next to the Bob's Take and Bake, right?
Yes,
and they have
Divine Swine. I think
their gluten-free is probably one of the best around.
What I noticed yesterday when I was at the yogurt mill was why do you have another job? I'm curious about it by your friend, very friendly. Okay, another.
I just got another job because I needed human interaction. So.
And she wanted to make it rain.
Yeah.
You'll see Madden at the strip club, just tossing out dollars over.
Joey wants guitar lessons. Layla wants keyboard lessons. So
yeah, life happens.
And hey, my ex-husband supports them. He sends child support. It's not like he's a deadbeat, but I did it so that we could do extra fun stuff.
Yeah. Hey, life happens. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I noticed that you can go inside because you can order inside now at Yogurt Mill too. But I think everybody is so conditioned to do drive-through or curbside that we sat in line for, I don't know, like 15, 20 minutes for the drive-through when the in-store, I didn't even realize until I got up to where you could see in-store was totally empty, but you could go in and out all you wanted.
Okay. God, I miss Yogurt Mill. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, so we got the acai bowl. I guess there's like
acai bowl.
Acai.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've never had one before. It was fun.
Nice. It was good. Delicious. What'd you get in yours?
I got the California.
And at the yogurt mill, can you fill the acai bowl like you do your yogurt? Like you put whatever toppings you want in it, or does it come already how they already have it?
It comes already in a tub. And then it's got the acai, I think, is blended into a shaved ice in between all the other stuff. And then mine had peanut butter on top of it. It was really good. It was really good.
Did it have like the granola?
Yes.
Dude, the granola mixed with that fruit blend. Oh.
It was so good. And it was so healthy that when I got home and I had a spare few minutes, I walked up to the 7-Eleven to get some taquitos to just get some fried food in me to counteract all the good food.
No, you didn't.
So,
did you yourself with all that fruit and then fried food?
I mean, it's we're awake this morning.
We're trying to pronounce it out for us. Write it out for us.
Acai. So it's us. It's acai. 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 There's a lot of e's. It looks like acai. Acai.
Acai.
Okay, I want to try something with you.
Okay.
This will take 2 seconds, then we can be done. Repeat after me. Owa.
Owa.
Taigu.
Taigu.
Siam.
Siam.
Say it faster.
I don't remember.
Owa.
Owa.
Taigu.
Taiku. Siam.
Owa. Taigu.
Owa. Just what was that?
Owa. Say it faster. Owa. Taigu. Siam.
Owa. Taigu. Siam.
Owa. Taigu. Siam.
All right, you guys. We'll see you at 8:00. We're going to talk cardigans. I got a Taylor Swift cardigan I'm pretty excited about.
Can you show it to us at 8?
Yeah, I'll show it to you guys at 8:00. And then I want to talk to you about cardigans and why maybe you shouldn't be wearing a cardigan.
Oh, okay.
How many cardigans do you have? We'll talk about it at 8.
Okay.
Jump on there. You get $100 just for qualifying for $25,000. Jump on the air and you can get those keywords so that you can win. We will see you guys at 8:00. Bye.
Bye, guys.